Hey y'all, guess what the girls are doing again? They're fighting. I really feel bad. Xscape is one of my all-time favorite groups. And it's just unfortunate really how everything is panning out, especially between the sisters and stuff. But it is my duty to report on the mess. So here I go. So, I'm sure y'all have seen many vloggers' videos, and I actually wasn't going to talk about this, but I wanted to just give my take on it. And I'm not always there when you call. Well, I'm not always on time either. Listen, I'm just myself. That's all I can be, guys. And so anyway, I'm here to talk about the Tamika versus Latasha situation, all the videos, all the memes, all the clips, the moments, the Tasha K of it all that have been going down. So one of the first things I saw, and everything I talk about, unless mentioned otherwise, will be in the bottom bar below. This is Chalaki Thoughts, where we talk about mainly one topic. Chalaki News will be back soon. I can't give you a date, but it will be back soon. Where it's kind of like my own little version of Hot Topics. Where I just talk about, everything that's going on in pop culture, things I want to talk about, etc. These celebrities are a mess. And so, we got to talk about it, right? So, yes. So, Xscape. I forgot where I was going. I'll come back. Xscape did an interview. Well, should we call them Xscape 3? No, Xscape 3 was with Tasha, Tamika, and Tiny. So who is this? They just call themselves Xscape. So hey. So Xscape minus Tasha did an interview. It was a good interview too. Well, they sat down and talked, and we learned a little bit more in detail about the alleged money that was stolen by Tasha. Tamika's money, allegedly. And they explained the whole thing where Miss Diane, Tiny's mom, she set them all up for this thing called sound exchange, where you get paid for performance royalties. Meaning your vocal performance and stuff like that. I'm not sure if they mean like actual live performance or not, but I think it was just talking about you performing the song on the record, you singing. And so this was something that came out in the early 2000s. I'm not sure how Miss Diane heard about it, but she did. She signed all the girls up, and everybody got their check. Well, not everybody. So Tiny received her check, and Candy received her check. And so Miss Diane hit Tamika up, was just like, well, sis, did you receive your check? Tamika was like, girl, I ain't been sent no check. So then they did some investigation, and Miss Diane put down Tamika's New York address. At one point, Tamika was living in New York. I'm assuming this is because her husband is from New York. So, yeah. So she was living in New York, and so she sent it to that address, but found out that the checks was being sent to her mama's home in Georgia. And so she was trying to figure out what's going on. And she started to put two and two together. Latasha, for whatever reason, was staying with the mom at the time. And so, doing a little bit more investigation, she found out that the checks was actually being cashed in Tasha's husband's account. And she says, well, how this happened is because of legal reasons, because of things that they have to do. We all have things in life where we have to send in our information, social security card, passports, etc. So she said that they had got a copy of her passport, and she didn't write on her actual passport, but the copy, it had Tamika's name. Somebody had forged Tamika's name on the passport. And they was talking to the company through a fake email that wasn't made by Tamika. And so it was just a whole thing. It was a whole plot. It was absolutely insane and scary that can happen. Because I have My mom actually, she recently got sent something in the mail. Somebody trying to take her identity or some mess. So I gotta try to look into that and figure out what's going on. But things like that can absolutely happen. It is crazy. It is crazy. This world is a hot mess. But my God, one people that you should be able to depend on is your family. What Diamond say on the Players Club? Sometimes blood ain't no thicker than water. And sometimes your family will hurt you quicker than strangers. All this drama. And right before finals. You know, and that's what it is given. Super duper sad. Tamika says that her and her sister's relationship and the mama's relationship to this day is still estranged. What's the word? Exchange? Not exchange. Estranged? I think that's it. Oh, y'all know I was a vocabulary whiz. I was a spelling bee champ, but it ended in second grade. Once I, pushed on to the other grades, I kind of started to decline. But I was the second grade spelling bee champ, guys. So pray for me. So that happened, and I was just like, Lord have mercy, Jesus. It was sad. It was sad to see. Let me see. So moving on from that, Tasha has been giving her clapbacks. You know what? Whether Tasha is wrong or not, she got to defend herself. She got to stick up for herself. I mean, anybody would in this situation. This is something serious. Saying that you took $30,000 and from all people, from your sister, allegedly. So, yeah. Y'all like my cup? Golden Girls cup. It says stay golden. See the girls? Ain't this cute? Saw this at Walmart. I was like, I gotta get it. I'm not really a mug person, but I was like, well, I gotta get it. And then also Betty White had just passed away, as well as Blanche. But on the other side, Betty White, she had just passed away. And so, I had to do it for the one time. Shouts out to all the Golden Girls, legends. So anyway, so Tasha been doing videos and she been clapping back at stuff. So I saw a video where Tasha, she did, it was like a reaction video. So she said that she did not steal $30,000 from Tamika. And she said, but y'all know how she do. So then they cut to a clip of Watch What Happens Live when Xscape was on there years ago when they did the Still Kicking It show. And when Tamika reiterated what she lied allegedly about with Candy, saying she allegedly slept with Jermaine Dupri. Jermaine Dupri dead. She slept this whole social dip. That's just what she do. And so I just chuckle every time I hear that. Not that I believe it, Candy. Candy, I know you got a lot of power. I know you be watching our videos. Don't do that, Candy, because I want to work on this. I may want to work with you one day. So don't be mad at me, Candy. But I'm just saying, it's just what Tamika said. This just was word around the street, okay? And so anyway, yeah, and she was just like, oh, well, you know how she do, Tasha. Basically trying to say, oh, well, Tamika was lying about this situation, so she'll lie about this one. If I can remember correctly, Tamika lied about that whole thing with Candy, allegedly. Lied about it to defend her sister. Because I remember her saying that she was tired of people talking about her sister and saying that Latasha was the sole reason why Xscape broke up. So she made up that lie to come to protect her sister. So once again, this is a situation where Tamika was sticking up for Tasha. Like she claimed that she's always been dead, and we can see for ourselves that that's true. So Tasha, that proved nothing. So then we went to let me see. They did a clip of Tasha addressing Candy when Candy on her Speak On It talked about how she because it was a whole big thing about Tasha singing lead, and that's when she was like, I didn't have a problem with Candy singing lead. Girl, go on and sing. And when I tell y'all, they went to the clip of Candy singing on Real Housewives of Atlanta when they was doing that talent show. Who was in the clip? Cynthia, Eva, Marlo, Shamari. I think this was season 11 of Atlanta. And Shamari ended up winning the talent show. Shamari DeVoe. Boom, like an 808, you know. But it went to that clip. I'm like, how shady. Now, I don't know if Tasha did this herself or if Tasha had help to edit this video. Because how could they... Y'all use that clip of Candy singing that song, which was just not the best vocal clip of Candy singing. And I died, and I was resuscitated. It was so funny, y'all. I said the shade. I cannot. And their facial expressions. And then right after that, they cut to Tiny laughing. I was just like, who edited this? This edit is genius. That's really good. But I'm like, hey. I was like, child. Well, look, she got to defend herself. Right, wrong, and indifferent. I mean, a lot of people are coming at Tasha right now real hard. And her mama. So would you just sit around and not say nothing? So, I mean, you know, playing devil's advocate. Let's be fair. We all know whose side we all on, but still, I ain't mad at you for, you know, saying your piece, sis. And Lord, Tasha, that blonde hair sprouting out your head. Tasha, do you want to be a white woman? What's going on? Okay, that's all I see. It's just blonde tresses. It looks good, but I'm just saying, like, I didn't know this was your natural color. Okay, so let me see. You know, she talked about Candy being upset about her singing lead, and she remember being at Jermaine's house one night, and Candy was crying at Jermaine and saying she was mad about her singing lead, so that's why she didn't want to sing lead anymore on the Traces of My Lipstick album. And she also did another interview, Tasha, where she told the story about the Traces of My Lipstick album, song written by Joe Thomas, singer. Tell me what I gotta do to please you. Baby, anything you say I'll do. 'Cause I only wanna make you happy. From the bottom of my heart, it's true. Y'all know Joe. What's another thing? Baby, I wanna do all of the things you're meant for. I'll do them for you. I'll take you out on a night cruise on a yacht. Just can't lose. Got a lot to look forward to. 1, 2, what you gonna do? What good is a diamond nobody can see? I hear I got you on lockdown, but I got the master key. Hey! Yeah, we ain't gonna do it. Y'all stop. And more and more. Okay, that's enough. Y'all know Joe. So, Joe wrote The Softest Place on Earth. I was like, these men are really some great writers for the women's. Babyface wrote so many amazing songs for Toni Braxton and, well, didn't he write the whole Wait Until Exhale soundtrack? Babyface is he bad. Babyface ain't no joke on the writing skills. It was one song in particular that Babyface wrote that wanted to, was it Superwoman Karen White? I mean, just, and I remember, I think they said Donnell Jones wrote Get It Together, I believe, for 702. I say, ooh, men's? All right. Now, how y'all know what a woman wants and what a woman needs and what women like to talk about and things that relate to women, but y'all still dog them out? Explain that. These beautiful, amazing, incredible, smart, successful, and y'all still just Rocky Bivens. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, she talked about that. But anyway, Tasha, she was refusing to sing at the time because she was tired of them saying that she was taking over, that she was the lead. So Candy went in there to sing The Softest Place on Earth, Joe didn't like it. He said it was too hard. It was too gritty. It was too, And then so she did this impression of Tiny, and it was so funny. She was like, "Well, I tried." Y'all know Tiny's little, voice. And he said that no, it was too, I guess, high pitched, soft, nasally, whatever. So then they convinced Tasha to sing it, and Joe, he was excited. Apparently, Tasha said that the Softest Place on Earth song that Candy took 4 hours to record her little part. And Tiny took hours too. I said, now out of all the Xscape songs, The Softest Place on Earth is not the hardest song in the world to sing. And who takes that long to record? I mean, it's possible. Things happen. Sometimes you're nervous. Sometimes your voice is not working that day. Whatever. I get it. Distractions. But really? And she said that, if Jermaine was in here, he would have had a fit about them taking that long. I said, well, who was paying for the session? And The Softest Place on Earth is one of my favorite Xscape songs. Y'all know a song coming on. Y'all stop. How I go? It's a glowing, bitter feeling, like the summer sun that slowly rises on a new horizon of love. And it's more exciting in Jamaica. Something, 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 like a waterfall through the sea. So tell me, baby, do you wanna fly? I can take you high. Come right on these midnight stars. If you're looking for heaven's open door, you got the key, baby. Open me. Baby, won't you come inside? Sing, y'all. I'll take you on a fantasy ride, on a journey to my universe. My love's the softest place on earth. You don't have to pull the blinds. Let the neighbors lose their mind. Baby, we can be the first inside the softest place on earth. Listen. And then Tiny, when I'm dreaming, my body's scheming, I want it so bad. Listen. I hate it. I hate these girls don't know how to act. I really do, because this is for us. Like, y'all are such an important part of our life. Outside of the reading and the shade and all this drama and mess, y'all are black music. Y'all are the culture. Y'all are a part of so many of our childhood and good memories. And it's just sad, ultimately. It's just sad for the sisterhood. But let's get back to the mess, shall we? So yeah, and I was just like, Lord, it's awful. It's how awkward is it for all of them, right? To still be doing interviews and stuff on these big major shows, like the Kelly Clarkson show, Jennifer Hudson, all these shows they're doing interviews and stuff, and they're not even on good terms, yet they still have to sit beside each other because, we're Xscape and talk. It's... let's see. The last thing I'm gonna talk about, so Tasha K, she did a interview with this girl named Unique, spelled very creatively, her name. Y'all know black people are very creative. And apparently she's the long lost mistress, or she's not really lost. She's always been found. But apparently we just not finding out about her. Allegedly, she's Rocky Bivens' mistress, one of them, in my opinion. And she's been with Rocky on and off for 5 years. She's allegedly had his babies, and she's either abort them, or it's been mis carriage them. And so, it's just, I guess she thought that he was gonna leave Tasha his mail ticket for her, which I don't know what she did. But it's interesting. She said she always felt like his money wasn't his. And stuff, and it's just been a mess with that. I did not pay for that to watch the interview because you have to watch it on Tasha's site, I think, on her app or whatever. I think it's like $12. I wasn't gonna pay that, and I'm broke. So yeah, and I just saw clips, and it's just been a mess. It's just been a mess. The biggest thing though is Rocky. Rocky, he did like an interview with Tasha over the phone. Somewhat interview. And he talked about the whole thing with the $30,000. He talked about a bunch of stuff alleging that Tamika did this, and Tamika allegedly got nudes. Tamika allegedly messed with a whole bunch of people and transgender people and all kind of stuff that Rocky was saying. Just basically just trying to say anything to deflect and get the heat off him. And Tasha kept telling him, Tasha K was like, yo, this ain't looking good for you, bruh. I'm trying to help you, bruh. He was trying to butter it up and then manipulate and do all the stuff he been doing. And so he said that allegedly the people who were sending the $30,000, he said that money was meant to go to Tasha anyway. It wasn't meant for Tamika, and Tamika knew that. Now, I just said earlier in this review, recap, Chalaki Thoughts moment, that the girls have Xscape, and I'm going to leave the interview in the bottom bar below. Anything that I don't leave down there, I just saw on social media, so I can't link it in the bottom bar below somehow. But if you go on my page on Twitter, at It's King's World, all lowercase, ITS, KINGSWORLD on Twitter, you will see. Just scroll down my page, you'll see the foolishness. But was something in here flying around? Was that a damn bat? Absolutely not. Let me stop. Rocket, Tasha, y'all just sent some over here to come get me. Okay. I'm finna end it. It's all right. I'm finna end it. So they he talked about that. I'm nervous now, y'all. I'm nervous. He talked about that, and I said earlier in this review that each one of them was supposed to get a check. So, Tasha, how you feel like you're supposed to get paid twice? If you allegedly already got your check, how you think that you was owed Tamika's check too? How about, because Tamika wrote this and Tamika wrote that and Thug Holiday and bloop, bloop, bloop. Trick Dad ain't got nothing to do with this. Just like the soldiers that ain't coming home this year. It was my Tasha jam, no. That Jay Shin. So you're having my baby. But I don't know if it's mine. Hey, it all started from a one-night stand. It wasn't part of the plan. Y'all remember that? Child. So, yes. I'm like, what is you talking about, Rocky? So, I don't know. Rocky allegedly claims that he gonna sue the girl. And, I don't know if he got something for Tamika too, child. It's just a mess. It's just a mess, and it's unfortunate, and it's sad. Child, I don't know. I'm finna end this video because they done sent something after me, so I got to go. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I will see y'all later on. With that said, I'm MrChalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at Xscape on Instagram and Twitter at Xscape. Okay. At Xscape on Twitter, at Xscape89 on Snapchat, Chase King on Facebook, MrChalaki on Cash App and PayPal, and as always, run me my money or run me my fade. Where's Tamika's money? Shouts out to Scotty. by nature. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.